Have you ever kept spending money on something you already knew wasn't worth it just because you'd already spent so much? Most people think they make financial decisions with logic, but your brain often does the exact opposite. What if some of your biggest money mistakes happen because you refuse to let go of the smaller ones? This pattern shows up everywhere. We keep subscriptions we never use, finish expensive meals we no longer enjoy, or continue projects that stopped making sense months ago. It's like continuing to watch a terrible movie simply because you've already sat through the first hour. But why does walking away feel so difficult? Your brain hates the feeling of wasting something. Once you've invested time, money, or effort, quitting can feel like admitting defeat. So instead of asking, what's the best decision now? Your brain quietly asks, how can I justify what I've already spent? That tiny shift changes everything. Imagine buying an expensive gym membership. A few weeks later, you realize you never actually go. Instead of canceling, you keep paying every month because canceling would make the original purchase feel like a mistake. Ironically, trying to avoid one loss creates an even bigger one. Think about digging a hole. If you realize you're digging in the wrong place, the smartest decision is usually to stop digging. But many of us grab a bigger shovel instead. Money works the same way. We often invest more into bad decisions simply because we've already invested something. Here's something psychologists have observed for decades. People naturally give extra value to things they've already paid for, even when those past costs can't be recovered. Your brain treats yesterday's spending like it can still be rescued. But the money is already gone. The only decision that still matters is what happens next. This shows up in surprisingly ordinary ways. You keep repairing an old car because you've already spent thousands fixing it. You stay in an overpriced apartment because moving feels like admitting the rent wasn't worth it. You keep buying supplies for a hobby you've stopped enjoying because quitting feels more painful than continuing. Does any of that sound familiar? The strange part is that your brain believes continuing will somehow erase the original mistake, but it rarely does. It's like trying to erase a pencil mark by drawing over it with more pencil. The page doesn't become cleaner, it simply becomes darker. Here's the real twist. Your brain isn't trying to waste more money. It's trying to protect your self-image. Admitting a purchase was a mistake can feel like admitting you made a mistake. So your brain spends even more money trying to protect your ego instead of protecting your wallet. The moment you realize this, your decision-making changes. Instead of asking, how do I get my money back? You begin asking, what gives me the best outcome from this point forward? Yesterday's money belongs to yesterday. Today's decision belongs to today. Over time, this mindset becomes incredibly powerful. Wealth isn't built by never making mistakes. Everyone makes expensive mistakes. Wealth is often built by recognizing them early, accepting them honestly, and refusing to throw good money after bad. Letting go becomes a financial skill instead of a personal failure. So the next time you catch yourself spending more just because you've already spent a lot, pause before reaching for your wallet. Ask yourself one simple question. If I hadn't already spent anything, would I still make this decision today? Because sometimes the smartest investment you can make is knowing when to stop.